challenges that you encounter in your organization?
Wait. Ulit.
Game. How about certain hardships or challenges that you encountered in your organization? How are you able to solve it?
Okay. The challenges, of course, that we encountered are the employees who are not performing well, or who are below average, who has below average performance. So the performance management system or performance appraisal is a big help for us in order for us to know or to assess the performance of the employees who are high performer, average performer, and below average performer. So for those below average performer, which is one of our challenges in HR, we make sure that we assess or we check what are the we make sure to evaluate what are the things that that stop them to perform well, and then we talk to them, we counsel them, and then we check what are the possible trainings that we could provide them in order for them to develop. So we can just let them go or terminate them, because so sometimes kasi there are different factors that affect their performance. Sometimes they are not properly informed about the job description, or what are the nature of their job. Their superiors or their department heads are not supportive to them. They're not given the right direction. So we have to make sure that they are fully aware, they are properly oriented about it. But if after that they still didn't parang improve, or probably because attitude na nila, or ganun na sila, tamad na talaga sila, then that's the time that we have to let go of employees. But it's very important for us to know muna what's yung factor affecting their performance. So that's one of the challenges in below average performance. Of course, yung mga employees na who are not cooperative, or sometimes we have employees na who's not really fitted sa culture ng company. They have the right skills but don't have the right attitude for the job. And of course, in our case kasi most of our employees are very kumbaga senior na or matagal na sa company. So we have to sometimes pag ganun kasi ang tendency they become lax or parang uninterested na, or parang they become they feel na alam ko na lahat to, ganun. So sometimes they're not open to changes. So how do we deal with that? Of course, through counseling. We talk to them. We have to make them make them realize the importance of the changes na we're trying to implement, of course, and then we have to let them realize yung importance then for them, for the development, yung parang mga changes na dapat namin ipa-adapt sa kanila. So that's it.
So lastly, we all know that in achieving every goal, there must be a team working with cooperation and motivation towards success. So with that, how do you motivate your subordinates, and how do you assist them with reaching their professional development goals?
Okay. So of course, before we will be able to develop the rank and files or the lower position, of course we have to focus first with the leaders. So we have to develop the leaders first, the department heads, the supervisors, in order for us to become more effective. So mag-start muna tayo sa mga leaders, kasi even if maayos yung rank and file or subordinates, kung hindi naman maayos yung leader, magiging futile yung initiative, HR initiative. So we have to focus first with the, but of course not parang nineglect mo yung rank and file. So focus first on the leaders, i-develop mo na sila, yung leadership skills nila, yung how they manage their people, and then goes down to the rank and file. So yung how do we motivate the employees? So that's one of the basic job ng human resources. So we have to make sure that we implement policies, procedures, and benefits or programs that would really boost the morale of the employees in order for them na ma-retain sila, especially yung mga high performer. So, paano yun? Through effective communication. So, effective communication is very important kasi in order for you to formulate, hindi ka lang, as HR, hindi ka lang basta-basta magpo-formulate ng kung ano yung gusto mong program or anong gusto mong policy. So, you have to make sure that that program is also, kumbaga, in line or naka-align siya kung ano rin yung gusto ng empleyado. So, kung ano yung fitted doon sa culture or gusto nung nababagay doon sa empleyado. And at the same time, as I've said, naka-inline din siya doon sa mission and vision ng company. So, hindi pa pwedeng gagawa ka ng policy na gusto mo lang, hindi dapat ganun. So, dapat ano siya sa bawat isa, bawat welfare ng employees. And then, so, paano nagagawa yun? Of course, through survey, as I've said, effective survey, effective communication, or day-to-day or constant communication with the employees, with the management. And then, of course, another factor is through performance appraisal system. So, sometimes, hindi naman salary package lang yung nakakapag-motivate ng isang empleyado. So, there are a lot of things that cannot motivate employees. Sometimes, kahit mababa yung sahod ng empleyado, they stay longer because of we make sure na they have the right happy place, happy working environment kasi it's when you're working, it's like ito na yung second home mo kasi so we have to make sure na meron silang proper happy working environment. Of course, teamwork, yung team nila, yung team buildings, but of course, we have different personalities, so hindi may iwasan yung may mga politics, issues, but it can be minimized through providing them mga team buildings, mga trainings, mga ganon. So, and of course, we also have sports fest, yung mga Christmas parties, yung mga ganon. So, para nagbaband yung mga employees. So, that's one factor. And then, through effective performance appraisal system. So, performance appraisal is very important kasi dun malalaman ng empleyado if he really works well. So, performance appraisal, through that performance appraisal, we nakapag-provide tayo ng feedback sa kanila. Alam nila kung nasaan sila, di ba? So, tayo, di ba, parang work, di ba, at the end of the semester, kayo, nakuha niyo yung grades niyo, or, di ba, at the end of the quiz, nalalaman niyo. So, di ba, na-motivate kayo pag mataas yung grades niyo. So, ganun din ang mga empleyados, mga employees. So, they should know, malaman nila yung feedback na, I'm doing well. So, para mamomotivate sila. If not naman, so, hindi naman yung reason for them to bumaba yung moral. So, kung below performer siya, so, the rater, yung nag-rate sa kanila, should be able to explain to them kung ano yung mga weaknesses nila, and then should be able to recommend para doon sa development ng empleyado. So, hindi nag-i-stop yun na, below performer ka, yan. So, hindi. Dapat, the department head, with the help of HR, natutulungan yung employees for their development. So, that's one ways on how we motivate employees, and what else? Yun, through HR programs, through other things na ginagawa ng HR. And of course, yung presence ng HR na sometimes kasi, although, yung traditional kasi, parang for them, parang counselor ng HR. So, sometimes kasi yung presence lang or yung pakikipag-usap lang, it helps them naman to motivate them. Yeah.
So, I may say that this is the end of it. Thank you for giving us your time, ma'am. And thank you for sharing and imparting some of your knowledge on being a human resource manager with us. And yes, it is very much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.